Welcome back, I'm DRN and this is Mechabellum. We're going into game 4 of this week's tournament. We're doing okay, we've got 2 wins and 1 loss so far. Here we go, we're going up against a name that I cannot read, I hope it doesn't say anything nasty, and he's not played anyone I recognise. Which is fine, it probably just means he plays in a different time zone to us. Ooh. Yeah, I'm happy with Giant Specialist here, I like my early tanks and snipers. I probably need to learn a few different openers, but I'm happy with this one right now. Let's be polite. Ooh, clumsy fingers. Oh no, it's a disaster. Why is typing so hard sometimes? Right, our opponent is Supply Specialist with Steel Balls and Fangs. Okay, a bit of an odd mix there. Steel Balls are only a tempo choice, but Fangs aren't great with them, and Supply Specialist is more scaling for the late game. So he's got a little bit of everything for right now. Let's pull you back. I'm kind of expecting aggro here, because Steel Balls are normally the heralds of aggro. We need chaffs, it's got to be crawlers right now. I'm expecting our opponent to go Arclight though as a good counter to crawlers, because they're lacking chaff clear right now. Don't know which side the aggro is going to come from, I'm expecting top left, but we've got to cover both sides because we don't gamble. Ooh, he's gone standard, no aggro at all. Did go with the Arclights though, and very late Steel Balls is kind of mega chaff. I've not seen this positioning for Steel Balls before, but I kind of like it. There's a good chance that all our crawlers will be dead before they get caught on the front line, and then those Steel Balls can get straight onto our tanks and snipers. Never mind, they still get caught on the crawlers. He probably needs some crawls of his own a bit further in front of them. Still kinda like it, I must admit. Super late corner covering Steel Balls. Though he is kind of asking for me to drop some crawlers right next to them up there. And they're dead. Round 1, tanks for the win. Now, can we get through all these fangs in time? I think we'll be okay, I think it's just the Arclights that are a threat to us now. Oh, this left side isn't quite holding. He's going to get this tower, we're going to get that tower. I think we should be okay though. And this is kind of good for us, it gives us some experience for killing the towers. Let's see if we can get those level 2 tanks round 1. Ooh, we didn't get the Arclight quite in time. That's alright. The tower debuff is brutal though, you only do 1/10 damage. But Fangs are still chaff, they die to a single shot from anything. Early marksmen are great, and getting levels on these guys will help us deal with aircraft later on. Shield, strike and missile are all jumping out at me. Let's have a look. Has he got a level on any Steel Balls? No, he doesn't. I think we're pretty close to a level up on some of our tanks. We'll go Shield. Which ones have got the most XP? Oh, they've both got the same amount of experience. What are the odds on that? Then I'm going to put on these guys on the left, actually, because they're the ones who died the first. We probably need them to get the most health to survive longer. Level you up. Right, and then we need a little bit more chaff, and I think we should try and match the timing of his chaff. Well, his super chaff, his Steel Balls. They move at the same speed as crawlers, so if you put the crawlers in the exact same position mirrored, they should arrive at the exact same time. Now we've got 100 left over, so I'm going to take damage on the tower. It's a little bit early, but these Steel Balls will be a pain if we don't kill them. You don't want runaway Steel Balls carrying the game for your opponent. He's probably thinking the same thing for our tanks, but never mind. Don't forget to unlock a unit, and we are Giant Specialist, and I completely forgot to even think about that. Whoops. I was too enamoured with the personal shield to consider buying a 400 cost unit this turn. Let's unlock forts, because I don't want him to get them, as part of the free unit cards. Ooh, a cheeky missile. Wish I'd put the shield on these guys, but never mind, 50 gold to us. A shame that he's Supply Specialist, he gets 50 gold every turn. So we might be dealing with missiles all game long, so we'll need some Fangs to soak those at the front line. He's bought the extra chaff as well. So I think we're going to lose this right side now and win this left side just because of that missile. But we spent 50 gold on a shield, which is far better than a single turn missile, so I'm not too worried. Just a little bit annoying that he's Supply Specialist and can afford a missile every turn for free basically. So we need to make sure we're making the most use of our Giant Specialist to even those scales. Steel Balls are so good at taking towers, even if we get his tower and need that debuff, they'll still take it. If they get this tower and our sniper, they're guaranteed to level up, but there's not much we can do about it right now. The die is cast, as they say. Turn, yes! Oh nice, no XP for you. Wow, that timing was beautiful. Even though he spent 50 on a missile, we still win the round. Perfect. Small victories, but I'll take them, you know? Ooh, we could do with a few more level 2 snipers, but he's not quite there yet. Ooh, free units. No forts for you. We've already got the sniper, so the phoenixes are less valuable for us. I think we're just going to go with the classic Overlord here. I expect him to take the phoenixes, so if we put our Overlord behind the tanks, they'll protect him, but he'll also protect them from the phoenixes, because he can happily shoot aircraft. Let's have some Fangs soaking missiles in the front line. Let's level these guys up, double the stats, half the price, can't say fairer than that. Plus they've got the shields, they're going to be monsters. Let's drop another set of crawlers protecting this midline sniper. Right, our board is looking pretty good right now. Let's see what he goes for. Ooh, he's playing quick, I like it. Scorpion with hackers. Ooh, that's a spicy mix. Very ground-centric though, I'm glad I've got the Overlord. He's really lacking anti-air, he's only got 3 units of fangs. Let's see what techs he's got in his scorpions. Ooh, interesting. No tanking techs. He's got double shot instead of field maintenance. So that's why he's positioned them so far back. He's planning on relying on them as carries, and never risking them on the front line. Wouldn't be surprised if we see siege mode come out fairly early, for the extra range, even though it costs them damage. Oof, ouch, it just killed 4 tanks in a single shot. We're okay for this turn, but now I'm worried that he's going to go marksman with anti-air, and then our Overlords, our only advantage right now, will be doomed. I think we do need to double down with the number of Overlords we've got, and then just rely on extra chaff screening. Hacker plus Scorpion, it's a nasty combo though, but I think it doesn't synergize very well because the Hacker starts hacking something and then the Scorpion just pops it, so you don't even get the unit. Again, our snipers did good for us there though. Level 2 sniper, 1 shot in a Hacker, love it. Ooh, he's probably going to take Nano Repair Kit on one of those level 2 Scorpions, because he doesn't run field maintenance on them, so there's no worry about it overlapping. For us, I'm debating the Ion Blast or the Sticky Oil Bomb. We're still pretty early game, so we'll probably get 2 uses out of them. I think we have to go oil here, because the Ion Blast just costs too much, and I want to buy another Overlord this turn. If he drops a shield to protect that Scorpion from the Ion Blast, we still catch it with the oil, and we can always ignite it next turn if we want to. Kind of half expecting a laser beam across here. Can't save the flying units from it though. Save what we can, let's put a single shield here. Grab our second Overlord as a hard counter to his Scorpions. And then we need what? What would help us the most here? We could just save the money, but we've got a unit drop spare. Am I okay with him here? Yeah, we're at risk of a Javelin, but there's nothing I can do about it. And if we see a Javelin, we can always just sell and reposition. Let's get some more fangs in the midline. This sniper's looking a little bit lonely on his own, and you can never go wrong with a little bit extra chaff. Grab the health up and let's see what he's thinking. Oil as well, leveled up his Scorpions. And a melting point, ooh, I like it. That's cost him a fortune to unlock a 5, it's a good answer to Overlords normally. He's put it a bit far back there though. It's going to take forever to get involved in the fight. Massive investment for him here though, unlocking both Scorpion and Melting Point. They're standing on top of each other, but oh, our Overlord's going to be exposed because the tanks are slowed down by the oil. Don't sink our boat, don't sink our boat. Oh, okay, we're okay, there's still chaff in the way. The camera angle was playing tricks on me. Oil's a bit weird, it's a very powerful ability, but it's very hard to see the power. Unless it gets set on fire, in which case you can just see it immediately. But yeah, having the ability to alter unit movement speed and arrival time, and give your ranged units even more time to punish enemy units caught in the tar pit, is huge. I'm amazed it only costs 50 gold, particularly when the tower version costs 150, and is already incredibly popular at high elos, at that price point. But Overlords don't care, they'll just float above it and kill everything. This is the way. Air Force never get their boots dirty. Ooh, 3 units. So Scorpion beats Typhoon, which I love Typhoons. I think we have a sneaky feeling it's going to be a Stormcaller round, because there's oil on the ground and we both want to set it alight. Let's make his life a little bit harder for igniting it. Anti-missile device all the way. I think we can protect it. Another one here, and let's drop these guys over here. Upgrade you, you've earned it. I don't think we need to ignite the oil ourselves. And that'll leave us with the option of taking Splash or EMP on these Stormcores instead of committing to fire. He's not answered our boats properly yet, so let's just keep punishing it. 100 left over. Should we just get both snipers up? Yeah, levels on the snipers mean more than on the chaff. They're less likely to die and feed the experience to our enemy's units. We're in a good position to go elite marksman, I think, here. We've got so many level 3 marksmen. Once they get quite big, these marksmen will be a good answer to the Scorpions. And he'll be distracted trying to deal with our boats. Well, that's the plan anyway. But no plan survives first contact with the enemy. Yep, he went Stormcaller and another Melting Point, okay. And he did take fire as well. Hopefully our anti-missile devices will save us some bother. He hasn't realised he's put the Melting Points too far back though, so our boats are relatively safe right now. Oh, still ignited it with the second volley, even those 2 anti-missile devices, that's crazy. Well, I just wasted 200 gold, never mind. Editing DRM's probably laughing at me right now. This was very predictable. Oh dear, this left side is folding now. Come on, kill the Melting Point. No, not even close. Oh, that's rough. Another volley? Dream on. Overlord attack speed has been nerfed 2 times in the last 2 weeks. Now they shoot at a very staccato rate. Stormcaller's doing work though, nice. Can we save the anti-missile devices? Come on. Won't be money wasted if they stick around. Well, never mind. Absolute disaster of a round. We saw the Stormcallers, we saw the oil on the ground, we knew fire was coming, and I still wasn't prepared for it. Should have leveled up my crawlers and taken Subterranean Blitz. Ooh, it was a draw. I thought we'd lost it. Right, we have to take Bombard, it's too powerful to ignore, and a potentially game-ending round. Where's best for it? This is his strong side, so I think we have to hit this side. And he's got a tiny bit more chaff with those extra fangs here, so it's probably more worth it. Alright, upgrade our Overlord, and because it's level 2 we'll take Cannon. Let's balance out by putting another one over here as well. Right, and we're approaching game over territory. So let's push and take temporary range. Upgrade these Stormcallers. They did a lot of work for us last time. And then 50 left over. Speed or a missile? Or we could level up some crawlers, or we could level up some fangs. Or we could level up a marksman, nice. The elite marksman plan is still on track. Ooh, more oil and a big EMP. Onto the side where we're showing the shield though. Guess he wants rid of it. Hasn't put a shield down for himself though. I was half expecting the hackers to get shields. Oh, spoke too soon, there it is. Good choice. Yeah, I shouldn't cast judgment until they finish locking in for the turn. Well, that EMP is going to disable the cannons for our Overlords. And this never-ending oil and fire is going to be a pain. Come on, Bombard, hit something big. Ooh, nice shot. He felt that one. First Scorpion down, nice. Come on, gets the melting point. How we're looking over here. Ooh, cannons just come online at a perfect time. Pick off that Scorpion. Nice. Oh yes, tower destruction and we're online. Can we get the melting point before he gets the Overlord? Yes, good stuff. Ooh, this is potentially game over. We've got 4 Overlords, a few tanks and a few Stormcallers. Is this enough? No, not quite. 100 health left over. Oh, so close. Okay, stay the course. We're doing fine. Well, I can rule out mass-produced Overlords. I don't want my Overlords to get smaller. What would have the biggest impact for us here? Let's take the damage item. Let's upgrade these Overlords so the cannons get even stronger. They'll be able to one-shot a melting point soon. And then the damage item on this guy, because he's the one who killed the melting point. 400 left over. Let's make that 500 left over. I think we're just going to keep pressuring with Overlords. He's not really shown a solid answer to them. The melting points are too far back and don't have range. Oh, they do have range, sorry. But the point still stands. He's struggling to deal with our Overlords, so let's just keep pressing that advantage. 100 left over. He's out of oil this time. Well, he'll have oil next turn, which will be a pain. We've still got 100 in pocket. I reckon speed is good. And then a cheeky missile to try and close this out faster. I think right here to try and catch that Arclight and those fangs and perhaps those Stormcallers. And he's put a shield down, of course. Ooh, EMP on the melting points. Doesn't hit Overlords though, so it won't stop the cannons from raining down death and destruction. Yeah, I don't think the EMP's doing a lot. It'll break the shields and the tanks, but that's pretty much it. We've not got tech on anything else. If it can't hit the aircraft, then it's not doing much. Unlucky dude, I don't think you knew it didn't hit aircraft. I think crawler spawning might have served you better here. Let's not count our chickens before they've hatched though, we're still going to win this. It's 5 Overlords versus 3 melting points, and everything else on the board is just chaff, basically. When giants collide, they're pretty much all that matters. Ooh, we lost a boat, but he lost a tower. There goes the second boat, a third is under pressure. Come on, kill it. Oh, it's close. Yes, there we go. Ooh, we just got it. He was about to start outscaling us with those melting points. GG. Editing DRN here. This was not a close game in the slightest. In fact, we perfect gamed our opponent, but we didn't even notice because we're an idiot. Right, analysis. I think I would have sold these steel balls, particularly once he saw our Overlords. They were never going to achieve much. And perhaps we should have sold our Stormcallers as well. They weren't doing an awful lot either. But it's nice to have an insurance long-range unit that can kill a melting point. So we were relying on Tank Overlord as our carry, and these tanks with the shield got a little bit out of control. They're level 3. They kept getting experience levels and not dying. Well, at least until his melting points got a bit more range. And I think rather than EMP, he should definitely have gone crawler spawn on these melting points, and that would have delayed our Overlords getting onto them quite so quickly, and probably bought him a round or 2 to survive. These snipers, we probably should have gone elite on them, but money was so tight. Even so, level 4 marksmen, you really need to be thinking about elite on them, especially if your opponent's playing giants and scorpions and things that need a bit of more damage to kill. Our Stormclaws didn't get many kills, but they are a good threat to have and a nice answer to slow-moving chaff like those fangs. I think either we sell the Stormclaws or we commit more to them. I was kind of caught in no man's land where I did neither. Versus melting points, range and EMP is a good option. Lets you outrange the melting points, then turn off their range in reply. I think he was unlucky because he went Scorpion the turn we went Overlord, because it's just an old-fashioned hard counter. The Scorpion can't target the aircraft. And the same with the hackers, they're just not good versus aircraft. And I think once you take the range on the hackers, you're kind of committed to them for the rest of the game, but they weren't doing an awful lot. It doesn't show you the stats for the hackers, but they weren't stealing much of value, getting stuck in our chaff most of the time. And all our carries were aircraft, so they couldn't pick those off and turn them against us. His front line looks quite open as well. Everything's just a bit too far back. Anyway, let's see how much combat power we've gained or lost. Ooh, a single MMR, but 800 combat power, not bad. That'll help our seeding position for next week's tournaments. Hopefully no more rookie groups for us. Ooh, Choini won, nice one. Oh, it was just a buy though. Oh. Right, where are we up to? 8th? No, that's not us. Why is it highlighted that one? We are 16th, okay, battling our way back up. Well, thank you for watching as always, and I'll see you tomorrow for the next round. Hopefully I've got a special surprise lined up for you for this one, but we'll just have to see.